Sorry.
Yeah, do that then.
Sorry. Gotta get this on. It's a race against time. Freezing. Some Janolis jumbo spring onions. Look at the size of that one. Monday. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. Today is a different Monday as I usually have, because I'm heading over to work. So we have an unexpected day off tomorrow. Well, an unexpected, like, no artists in the studio tomorrow, and I have a lot of like DIY stuff, upkeep, studio upkeep stuff that I need to do. So I'm gonna go do some today. And like I say, it's not my usual Monday situation. Normally I have Mondays off. It's like my Sundays really. However, I'm using it to my advantage. I'm gonna go over. I've got some sort of painting to do, some DIY stuff to do. So yeah, see how far I can get today. I've also got tomorrow as well, so I can finish off whatever I don't get done today. But I'm hoping that it's a day of success, productivity, everything goes right, I don't spill like a massive tin of paint on the floor. Wish me luck. I am a couple of hours in. I've just noticed that my battery is dying and I forgot to bring a new one with me, so I'm just going to quickly do a little quick update. Been here a couple of hours. I've got all like the prep done, all the masking and like the floor protection and stuff. So I'm doing okay. I've just ordered myself a coffee and a sandwich for lunch as I'm feeling a bit hungry. But yeah, going well. I always say to myself with these things, we cannot make an omelette without first breaking some eggs. So I'm in the breaking egg stage. So far so good though. I probably won't be able to do another update until I'm home. I was like a dummy. I forgot to bring a battery. So I've just arrived home. Got a fresh battery in. I forgot to take a new battery with me, Jim. So yeah. My camera died. It's just gone 5:10. And Jim's doing a fantastic job of prepping the conservatory. I've just walked in and it's like empty, and he's cleaning down all of the what's it called, the window frames.
Windows and stuff, yeah.
But I love the conservatory when it's not got anything in it, because it just feels absolutely massive. So yeah, we've both been DIYing today. I wish we could keep it like this all the time.
It's gonna look really good though.
It's gonna look great. Yeah, we if you watched last week's video, you'll have seen a little clip where I said we were going to the garden centre to get the netting for the rest of the roof. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will briefly fill you in. So myself and Jim wanted to completely reimagine the conservatory, because we love sitting in here in all seasons, but we've actually not done anything really to it since we moved in 6 years ago. And the ceiling, as you can see, is this like corrugated plastic, and I'm pretty sure since it was built, God knows when, it's not been changed, and it's worse for wear, and it's very, very expensive to change. So that made us think outside the box a bit, and we found some jute or rope,
like hemp
netting, and its actual purpose is to be used in the garden as like a trellis for climbing plants to grow up on like a wall. But myself and Jim went, ooh, when we saw it, we both had a light bulb moment and had exactly the same thought. And we were like, what if we put that along the top and then have our sort of climbing plants weave their way through it, and then just add a few sort of like little artificial branches through here and there, because then it's not completely covering it and there's still some form of light coming through, but it's disposal mode. And it works quite well, doesn't it, Jim Bobs?
It does, Maria Bobs.
It does. Yeah, and we decided on the colour olive colour, but a little green. which Jim picked up for us from his very nice supplier with his very nice trade account discount. So we've got that, and then Jim is going to replace the windowsills. We went to just like a wood, well, if you're in the UK, we just went to Myers, which you'll probably have heard of, and they basically just cut the wood to your desired size.
You've got to do the angles.
You got to do the angles. Is that easy to do?
Yeah. It's easy to do.
I wouldn't know where to start.
Well, it's easy because we've already got the...
oh, you've got like the
windowsills.
templates.
So just take these, they're already off.
Yeah?
But I'm just going to put them against our new
That's
planks.
a really, really good idea.
It's easy, isn't it?
Yeah,
and
but
then just use my chop saw and then just...
You always think of stuff like that, and it's...
water finds the easiest path.
It's very clever. Very clever of you. Yeah, so we're replacing them for wooden ones, which was actually quite a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. I imagine if you got somebody in to do it and you didn't have a gym, that would be quite expensive. And also, because we're just buying the wood and Jim's going to sand it and stain it himself, that's saving a lot of money.
For our bamboo blinds out so we can see what colours.
Yes, and Jim treated us to some new bamboo blinds, which we're really, really excited for. I think it's going to really change the feel and the look of the room.
I'm going to get us some new sockets as well.
Oh, you're really pushing the boat out now, Jim.
Well, it'll look rubbish, won't it?
I'm a lucky girl with
rubbish.
some new socket. What sockets are you getting? Black
Probably
ones?
like either black or those brush, dark brush.
No metallic.
No metallic.
Black
Black.
or white?
Black.
I would say black. Yes. What else have I got to fill you in on? Oh yeah, I'll tell you about where I got up to. So basically I have done, so I went in this morning, had to prep everything. So take everything out of the kit, out of the area, take it all out. And then sort of clean it all down, get rid of all the cobwebsy kind of stuff like that and what have you. And then because there was a few areas that needed patching up with polyfiller, which I did Saturday. I think I did it on Saturday. I needed to sand that back, which that sandpaper stuff that you gave me,
Brilliant.
Oh my god, it's amazing. I'd actually got a couple of like little abrasive blocks and I thought, oh, you try them first.
No.
Did nothing.
No.
And then those ones that you gave me saved the day.
Yeah, it's Merca Abranet, brilliant.
Really, really good. So yeah, then had to sand that down. Actually, what I did before that was put some covering on the floor and I masked all around where I didn't want paint to get onto. I took like the coat hooks and stuff down, but there was a few things I didn't really want to, that were a bit above my DIY ability. Yeah, such as taking the lights off the walls and shelves and stuff like that. But I felt like I could just mask them and it wouldn't be too much of an issue. So yeah, did all the masking, what have you, then sanded back the filled areas, which was, you alright?
Yeah.
Which was a bit of a nightmare because it created so much dust.
You got my palette knife back?
No, you didn't. I thought you were going to get one.
No.
Oh, I could have brought you as well. I thought you... Oh.
Right, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, do that then.
Sorry. The last thing you said about it.
Yeah, I know. I spent, you know that you gave me 20 quid for a new one?
Yeah.
I spent £15 of that on a new
On lunch.
back hose for the dryer.
Oh, okay.
Which...
Do you need it now?
No, it's alright, I'm using the back of a wire brush.
Oh, that seems to be working pretty well.
Yeah.
I think that'd work better than the palette knife.
No.
Maybe I'm just trying to get myself off the hook. Where was I up to? Yeah, it created loads of dust, so I had to hoover all that up, all that stuff, and then I painted the ceiling first of all,
And you were a young girl from Ealing.
Don't continue the end of that.
Another peculiar feeling.
It's not going to finish. If you know the ending to that rhyme, is it a rhyme?
It's a limerick.
A limerick? Then let me know in the comments, but don't write it because it's extremely rude. Yes, painted the ceiling with paint, and then I did a few coats of colour on the wall, and I'm really happy with how it's looking so far. It was very tricky, and
what, like Run DMC?
yeah, and when I started, I was just like, this does not look good. It looks horrendous. It's not going to look good. But of course, after a couple of coats and letting it dry, it seems to be looking quite good. So I've got to go in tomorrow to finish off. Oh no! Is this little guy squished? Is a squished spider?
Oh no, he's been there years.
It's probably not far from the truth.
He's been there for years.
Yeah, I got to go in tomorrow to finish, but I feel like it will be all completed by the end of tomorrow, which is good. And then I've got so many other projects I need to do, but I just wanted to get this one out of the way. But yeah, very, very proud of my achievements today so far. Are we having the ginger, garlic and chicken stew?
You were having soup.
I changed my mind.
Yeah. Well, yeah, actually.
Is there enough for the free?
Luckily for you, Joe snubbed his nose up at it.
And said
I'll order in some food.
Where's that little scamp?
Pasta. You can order pasta, can't you? And I was like, well, just make pasta.
The life of a 17-year-old that doesn't have mass amounts of bills and has a metabolism.
So
like
we're having the
somebody that runs really quickly.
And he's doing his own thing because I don't want to do anything to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
When are you having?
It's ready now. I've just heated it up.
Are we having some less?
Yes, that's just for you to heat up in the microwave.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Gonna go have some tea.
Yep. A garage and a shed, and then another little shed, and then.
I might take all that off tomorrow if I get it done in finished in quick succession. I might, just to make it look better, maybe take that off and then whitewash that wall. What do you think? I think it's no point.
No.
Yeah. You know.
Oh.
I'll figure out. So tell me your next steps then. What is your prep? Filling holes and stuff?
I need to sand things down, fill holes, clean the window frames.
Yeah.
Just prep really. But because my appointment's like morning, I should be able to do that sort of after lunch and for the rest of the day. And then Wednesday, it should be ready to paint a few times.
Yeah.
I've got to go back to my appointment on Wednesday.
Alright, yeah. It's a 2-day kind of thing.
Yeah. But we should have the blinds by then, shouldn't we, and stuff?
Yeah.
It's gonna be this week, isn't it?
What's going to be this week?
This.
What is?
The conservatory.
Millie and Eve are not coming on the weekend, are they not?
I don't think they are.
No? No kusik. Time flies by in the yellow breeze. Trying to make it work for me. It's Tuesday. Oh, it's freezing. It's officially the time where the heating has to get whacked right up. My goodness, it's cold. It doesn't help that I left my, well, I say my gym's work jumper. That is freezing cold air blowing at me. No, thank you very much. It's so chilly. Oh, gotta get this on. Gotta get this on. It's a race against time. Freezing. Oh my goodness. Oh, the sleeves are freezing cold. Oh my god, there's like plastic around the hood. Okay, I think we're almost there. Almost there. Oh, it's cold. Yes, I don't have a hoodie of my own, which I can get paint all over. And as Jim sort of paints most days for his job, he had one I can borrow. There we go. That's better. I need to just demist the car. It's not icy yet. It's not icy yet, which is some form of saving grace. However, it's flipping cold. It's 9 degrees apparently. It definitely feels less. So yeah, it's day 2. Day 2 of my work DIY stuff. I was just doing a bit of admin this morning. It's now 8:30 and I need to go. I'm actually really impressed and happy with how the 3 coats have dried. It's certainly looking a lot better than it was when I left yesterday evening. I've just got the heater on just to warm up the walls a little bit. I'm undecided of whether to do just a 4th final coat of the colour, but I really like it. It's Heat by Little Green. I don't know if it's showing up well on camera, but it's lovely and I feel like very appropriate for this time of year. We do have another light, you might be able to see better. I think it actually makes it more red when the ceiling light's on, and it's just not a very nice light. I do much prefer just the little Edison bulbs, but yeah, so basically plan for today is I have got another coat I need to do on this back wall. I had to do some repair to an area of it, so that definitely needs a 4th coat of the entire wall. And then I need to do the re-glossing of the doors. I need to take the tape off and probably do some really fine like cutting in and touch up. And then I'm going to see where we're at, what time it is, because the toilet needs completely redoing, but I want to make it a little bit more pleasing to the eye before actually the big renovation of it, which I think we're going to do at like the end of October. But yeah, I'd like to just make it look a little better. And then there's actually a wall in the main bit front of the studio that really needs a new look of paint. Basically, long story short, the building which I run the studio from, which I have done for 12 years, I think it is, 12 or 13. It recently I've got a new landlord basically, and it's a really old Victorian building, and there was lots of issues over the last few years because the upper levels of the building just weren't being maintained. They were kind of just left to ruin in a way. There was a hole in this in the actual roof. Basically lots and lots of issues which were creating issues for us on this lower level. And yeah, so I've basically been chasing my tail a little bit because the previous owners just were not interested in doing any sort of maintenance and stuff. But the new landlord has fixed the upper issues, and that means that hopefully going forward the issues that we've been having down here should not happen anymore. So yeah, I'm pretty eager to get all these like little niggles that I've been wanting to sort for a little while now all sorted, because I've basically like spent quite a lot of money on doing like renovation and painting and things like that, and I would find that within sort of like a probably like six to sort of 9 month period the issues would continue to happen, because it was, well, I didn't realize at that stage, I thought it was something else going on, but we've later found out what the actual issues are. So yeah, I was spending a lot of money and it was basically being wasted because it would need to be redone and redone and redone. And I think there's certain areas of which created the main issues probably over the last like few years. Yeah, I've redone it quite a few times in consideration to, you know, what's happened now. So yeah, it's nice to be able to actually do it and know that I'm not gonna, you know, have to maintain it sooner than needed, which is good. But yeah, I'm really happy with this colour. I just love it. It's giving me pumpkin spicy vibes. What else do I need to do? There's a stock order coming today which I need to listen out for. It's quite a big one, so I need to listen out for that. And then I need to go to like the supermarket at some point because I need to replenish our coffees and stuff. Yeah, so a lot to do, but it's only just gone 9. There was quite a bit of traffic on the way in, but I'm here now, so let's get to it. I am pretty much done with the glossing and the painting, but I just need to pop out because I need to get some like white spirits and stuff just to clean a few areas of the floor, and like I said, I need to get some supplies and things, so I think I'm just gonna pop out and do that now, just while the gloss is drying, as I'm finding it very difficult to do anything without sort of like touching the woodwork. So yeah, I'm gonna go pop out and get a few things and then hopefully be back soon. It's actually 1:45, so I'm making good progress. So far so good. 7. I've just got home and I am deliriously tired. Deliriously tired. And also hungry, so I really CBA cooking. The boys are, Joe's already eaten, Jim's having fish and chips. So I am going to have some microwave rice and I've got some chicken in the air fryer. I am absolutely exhausted. It's been a very, very long couple of days. Actually, I'm just curious to know how many steps I've done over the last 2 days. So yesterday I did 16,541 and today I've done 14,077. So yeah, a couple of pretty physically challenging days. And also mentally challenging as well, having a lot to think about and sort of do my normal sort of work alongside doing the sort of DIY stuff. So yeah, my brain's just shutting down. So I think the plan for the evening, I'm gonna eat my food as soon as it's ready and then I'm gonna have a good scrub in the bath because I'm back in the studio tomorrow. I've got clients in and what have you, and I'm in all day tomorrow as well. So I reckon tea, lovely bath, and then just not moving from the sofa other than to go to bed, I reckon is this evening's plans. Actually, just dead quickly, I thought I'd give you a quick conservatory update. Jim has got a couple of coats of the colour on, which I love. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's just, I think it's olive by Little Green or green. What's this colour, Jim? What is this? What's the colour of this?
Olive colour.
Olive colour. Floss! You dropped that right there. No, sweetheart, you can't. I know you love to play with them, but you can't have a bottle. I'm sorry.
You can bottle out.
Yeah, I heard the rustle of the bag, and then she was running away with it. It was very cute. I feel bad for her, but yeah, it's not good. Anyway, yeah.
The gold looks really good against it as well, doesn't it?
You know, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Okay.
I'd like to change them if possible, but it'd be very hard. It'd be nice if we could change them, but it'd be very difficult with it being like, yeah, I know. Yeah,
so you're thinking black for the sockets still?
Yeah. Yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. You're doing a very good job.
Thank you. Oi, oi!
Tea time. Come on, Floss. Come on. It's Wednesday. Really wanted to say it's Tuesday because it really feels like a Tuesday. It's 5 to 8. I'm running a little bit later than I wanted to. I have woke up with a bad shoulder, which is pleasant to say the least. So I can't tell whether I've done it yesterday while I was doing some DIY or whether I've slept funny. What time are we getting in? 9. Oh, that's not too bad. Ow. Ow. I've put loads of DP on. Well, not DP. Where is it? Where is it? Let me get some of this stuff. If ever you have or suffer with like pulled muscles, is it gonna focus? There we go. This is amazing. Highly recommend. Just gonna give it some time to kick in. I've also taken some Nurofen, so hopefully that will help as well. But yeah, today is essentially an admin day. Got quite a lot I need to catch up on that I haven't done over the last few days. Excited for the guys to see the new kitchen. See what they think. I was so tired yesterday. I didn't really get like a finished clip, So I will try and remember to get some today, but I'll probably take some photos as well. What am I looking for? This morning is just full of ums and not making much sense, I don't think. What was I going to say? Gosh, it's so annoying, isn't it, when you can't remember what you were going to say. Yeah, I was so delirious and tired yesterday that I completely forgot to get a clip. It's very silly of me. But yeah, time to get myself to work. I have made it into work all safe and sound. I am just making myself a coffee, which you can probably hear in the background. But yeah, the kitchen is pretty much done. I've just got to get some skirting boards, which I'll do probably at the latter end of this week, or some just beading or something to finish it off. But yeah, very happy with it. It looks a little different when the bigger, brighter lights are on. It's not showing up on camera super well. But we all appreciate a lovely mood lighting here, which is good. So we just prefer these like little Edison bulbs, which also aren't showing up very well on camera. But yeah, a very admin-y sort of intense day ahead. So I'm gonna have my coffee and make myself a to-do list. It's Sunday and I don't think I've filmed anything since Thursday, possibly. It's just been a pretty mad last couple of days. My shoulder was hurting quite a lot, and yeah, just had lots of stuff to do. Had to finish off the conservatory, which is pretty much finished now, so I will show you that at some point today. I had my hair done on Friday, which is looking so much better. I've actually not washed it since Friday, and I've been super busy and hectic literally since leaving the hairdressers on Friday morning, so it's not looking as good as it was when I first had it done. But yeah, it's so much, I just love it when it's freshly coloured and nice and vibrant, so it's looking a lot better than it did previously. I'm feeling quite sick today. I've had a bit of like well, I felt a little bit sick over the last couple of days, and this morning I woke up with like a tummy ache, and I genuinely think it is just from eating crap all week pretty much. I really haven't had a very good week at all where food is concerned. And like I said, I feel like in last week's video at some point, I want to really re-establish my weight loss efforts and, you know, what I'm doing and how I'm gonna sort of get from this point to my goal, and just really sort of seal it in and have a really good clear understanding of what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, blah blah blah. So this morning I actually spent a little bit of time sort of thinking about it, and I think I've got a bit of a plan together. So at some point today, which I have a heck ton to do, it's currently 20 to 1 and I really need to head off because I need to go food shopping. But at some point today I would like to sit down and just create my plan basically going forward, and then possibly tomorrow I can then film a video just specifically about my weight loss journey, and yeah, get that all in order and somewhat structured. So yeah, today I've been sort of just tidying up. We haven't had the washing machine for the last like few days, well I think since Tuesday, and yeah, we've just got a mountain of laundry that's piled up over the course of this week, so I need to get through that. Just been tidying up a little bit. I did some work this morning as well, and then yeah, had a nice shower and made the long list of groceries and things. Just did a bit of a meal plan because I want to be really organised with it this week, make sure I know what I'm having, make sure I've got all the healthy options available, and yeah, just have a much better week where food is concerned, because I'm feeling really bloated, really sick, really sluggish, and it's certainly being contributed by just not eating very well this week. So my shoulder's feeling much better now, which is good. I think it's still a little bit painful with movement, but the overall pain all the time is gone, which is good. So yeah, as I haven't really filmed over Friday and Saturday, I thought I would film a little few clips here and there of my Sunday just to stick on the end of this weekly vlog. So yeah, let's go and get shopping. 20 to 3 and I am home from shopping. I was extremely grateful for doing a list today because yeah, just wasn't feeling too great. I grabbed myself some milk of magnesia, which I've just had, which is already feeling like it's settling my tummy a little bit, but I thought I would just quickly go through what I picked up. So I got some little gem lettuces. One of the meals that we're going to have this week is a nice chicken salad. So all the salady bits are for like snacks and also for that said salad. I've got some baby leaf spinach. That is one of the ingredients in another one of the meals, which is going to be a lentil dal. Before I left, when I was talking to Jim and Joe earlier about the meals that we were going to have this week, I said that I really want to try and incorporate a couple of meals throughout the week where they are meat free. And I love lentil dals. Now, Joe is not the biggest fan of lentils, but I do think he's going to really, really, really like this specific lentil dal that I make. So I was happy to give it a try, which is good. And I'm very, very excited to make it. I haven't had it in ages. And it's probably right up there with one of my favourite meals. Some green beans. Love, love, love green beans as a veggie option. Some ginormous jumbo spring onions. Look at the size of that one. Massive guy. I actually got these reduced. And they all feel totally fine. So that's good. A cucumber. Some bananas. It's one of those weeks where all the organic produce is on Nectar card offers, which I really, really love. Just a nice big bunch of bananas. Some of these little lovely baby sweet peppers. These are for snacks and for the salad. Some baby plum tomatoes. Some carrots for hummus and carrots, and for the lentil dal, and for making a roast chicken. I'm going to have a few carrots in the side as well. Just some, these Royal Gala apples. And then, oh, I should have got some leek. Never mind, I can use onion instead. Cabbage. It's a sweetheart cabbage, I think. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Love cabbage. What else in here? Oh yeah, a lemon. A lemon hiding in the bag. Got some original sauce. Laid back lavender and tea tree. It smells really good. I did that thing in the shop where I went to smell the scent to make sure I liked it, and squirted it on my nose, which was fun. Next bag. I tried to pack them as I was going along in order of like where they go in the cupboards and stuff. So I'll try and distribute them in that order as well, just so I don't have a mass amount to do after. Oh, battery's flashing. I'll just show you that I got a wholemeal bread. I just quickly grab another battery. I hope this battery has charged properly. My batteries don't seem to be retaining their charge very well at the moment. Where was we? Yeah, loaf of bread, wholemeal bread. I've got some wholemeal pitters. These are, I'm going to toast these and have them with the lentil dal. I really like the combined textures of lentils and sort of like a pitta. Really like it, don't know, might be quite weird, but I like it. Some eggs. I got a few little packs of like nutty things and stuff. Just some pine nuts. Really love these in a salad. If you want to sort of add a few things to your salad to make them a bit more interesting, or your sandwiches or things like that, pine nuts work really, really, really well. I got some flaked almonds. I really enjoy having these on like a little yogurt bowl, or you can sprinkle them over like cereal and stuff. Just adds a really nice natural sort of sweet crunchiness to some meals. And then also some pumpkin seeds, similarly with the pine nuts. They're really, really nice on salads and meals. I even like to sprinkle nuts over like stir fries and stuff. So yeah, just picked a few of them up. It's getting very dark. It's a very cozy rainy day, and I've got loads and loads to do, mostly consisting of cleaning, but it makes it nice when it's all cozy and rainy outside. Picked up some just mature British cheddar cheese. I feel like I usually pick up the organic cheddar cheese, but for the last couple of weeks I haven't had it, so I don't know what's going on there. But basically the ingredients of this is just cheddar cheese, basically like cow's milk. So there's no like artificial ingredients and stuff like that in there. It's just that with the organic one, you're less likely to get sort of the sort of history of the milk is a little better, but you know, it's not the end of the world. I got some organic hummus. Now I do have the tahini still sitting in the cupboard. The problem is I need a food processor, and I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but I need a food processor in order to make the hummus. So I am going to hopefully get one. I'm going to do a little bit of research because I'd like to get one that I can like do many different things in it. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little look. If you've got any recommendations for food processors that aren't like super expensive but are really, really good, let me know. I was having a little look at the Ninja. There's a Ninja one, and it does like chop stuff and yeah, basically food processors. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting one because I really love hummus, and it'll be more cost effective and better for me just to make my own. But for now, hummus. Oh, I don't know why that's made me really, really fancy pita bread and hummus and carrot sticks. I'm also really craving tuna. I haven't eaten anything today yet because my tummy felt so weird this morning. So I'm definitely going to have something to eat soon. Got some of the Biona Gut Health Kefir yogurt, the Madagascar vanilla flavour. Yummy, 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 yummy. I got some butter, just a block of butter, and then I grabbed some elderflower and lemon kombucha, and then this mango one. I love it when they have the mango flavour because it's so yummy, and I thought all the good live bacteria will probably help make my tummy feel a bit better. I haven't really been having much sort of like kefir products or looking after my gut in general this week, so yeah, I definitely need to help it out over this week. I just got some fresh egg pasta because we're going to have a bolognese tonight. So I grabbed some just Aberdeen Angus beef. I actually had one of those little coupons that give you extra net points when you get this, so that was really handy. Yeah, that's got to notes too. Running out of space in the areas I need to put stuff, so I'll just make other little piles elsewhere. Some chicken breast mini fillets for the salad, and then just one of these really handy roast in the bag chickens for tomorrow. We're gonna have chicken, rice and veggies, and I'm really excited about that. And I also got just a little sort of pre-grated Parmesan cheese for the spaghetti bolognese tonight. I would normally get the block, but we never end up using the whole thing. And also, one reason why I try and stay away from pre-grated cheese in general is it's usually got like additives to stop it combining together in the bag, like flowers and stuff and a few other little nasty things. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not the worst ingredients that can be in foods. But yeah, I try and stay away from them. However, I was really pleased to discover that this is literally just Parmesan cheese. So that is handy, very handy. Okay, next bag. Next bag. Oh my gosh, this is extremely heavy. Extremely heavy. So Joe said he would like some sort of healthier crisps, which is very pleasing to hear. So I went and got these ones, which are the hummus chips, lentil chips, and quinoa chips. Really yummy, gluten-free. They still have, like, you know, artificial ingredients and stuff. I mean, does it actually say it doesn't? Eat real. This is a hummus chip, this is a lentil chip. Plant-based, gluten-free. Well, it doesn't make that health claim, which is good, because I don't like it when it says that, and it quite clearly has. Blah 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 blah. Quinoa flour, rice flour, onion powder, yeast extract, salt, natural flavourings is usually always a little bit iffy. And then we've got garlic powder, sugar, chives, maize starch. Not too bad, not too bad, not the best, but certainly better than like the other crisp varieties. But yeah, he asked for these for his lunches. Very non-bio pods. I got quite a few sort of like cleaning stuff. I've got some fabric softener, but I've already used it. Got a wash on because I've got loads of washing to do. These are incredible. These are the Glade sort of autumny inspired scent. I got some for the studio. I've already got one in, which is the pumpkin spice, so I got this to replace it when it runs out. And then the warm apple pie. I think I'm going to put this in the conservatory because I think that would just smell delightful. Some soda crystals to give the washing machine a good clean. Really random, but these are so good for cleaning like your drains and things like that. If you pop maybe like, I don't know, like half a cup full into the drain with some white wine vinegar, creates a reaction and really works so well at like neutralizing any bad smells and also unblocking your drains. It really works very well, and it's very cheap. It's also really good just to put in a wash in the washing machine to help clean it out. Got some blue things for the toilet. I got an oven pride because really need to clean the oven, and it's a nightmare to do without the help of extreme chemicals. Got some Next Gen Antibac Multi-Room Cleaner in the rhubarb and pomegranate scent. Mini rolls, just for like Joe's pack up, and a little snicky snacky snoo for Jim if he desires. Got some tuna, which I feel like I'm gonna have to have some because I'm really craving tuna, I'm not sure why. My favourite coffee, which is the Clipper Organic Latin American Instant Coffee. This is normally quite pricey. I think it's normally like £7 or something. I mean, coffee is ridiculously expensive, isn't it? But this is on Nectar at the moment if you fancy trying it. So yeah, grab it now if you want to give it a go. Red lentils, obviously for the lentil dal. Got myself a few bottles of kefir, just a plain standard kefir. Some vegetable little stock things. I got the stock pots and the cubes because I use vegetable stock quite a lot for a lot of different recipes. Some crumpet fins. Jim and Joe love crumpets for breakfast, and I thought I would get the thin version of them just as it's not as much sort of like carby thing. I don't know. I think they're both like the thin varieties of things because it makes it nice and crispy. Then I got the Heinz bolognese sauces. I think I've mentioned this before. This is really, really good for if you don't really have too much time or energy, or you just CBA. They have all natural ingredients. They're all listed on the front of the jar, and they do a few different versions. I saw one today and I really want to try it. I think it was like a lentil ragu, and then they have like tomato and garlic, they have mascarpone, yeah, quite a few different ones. Really, really good. So I picked them up as I've got so much to do. I mean, I love cooking a spaghetti bolognese from complete scratch, but yeah, I've got so much to do today and I just fancied being able just to whip it up super quick. Some chopped tomatoes. One tin is for the lentil dal, and then one tin is just because I love chopped tomatoes, so really fancy having some this week. Couple of spices, got some garam masala and some ground cinnamon. Pledge. Bleach. Running out of room. Some demerara sugar. And then, last but not least, some milk. So there we go. That is my grocery haul for this week. I'm gonna go and put all of this away and then hastily make myself something to eat. It's easily the best tuna sandwich I've ever had in my life. Really craved it, was just really craving one for some reason. I'm just gonna make myself a detox yogi tea. Why are we not? Come on, there we go. A lovely detox yogi tea. Oh, it smells incredible. I always have to smell the tea bags just because they're so yummy and they just smell delightful. So the plan now, I'm glad I didn't pour that because I've not even boiled the kettle. The plan now is to tidy the house. I want to really get it all nice and shipshape and cozy and comfy, and some candles on. And what's the time? I think we're going to eat about 6:30, so we'll probably need to start making tea at about 6. I wonder if the boys would be happy to eat at 7. We'll see. It is quite late actually, so if we aim for 6:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. So I've got like 3 hours, and in that time I would love to clean the house, edit this video up until this point, get that all edited and ready to upload, because I'd like to upload it today. We'll see how I get on. So we'll see. We'll see. I would just quickly show you the conservatory as it is at the moment. We still have a few little tweaks and things that we need to do, but it is pretty much finished. So this area is kind of like the utility area. We don't have enough room in our kitchen to have our washer and dryer, so they had to be here. So just to disguise it whilst we're sort of sitting over here on the couches, we've got this really lovely wooden screen which we stained the same colour as the windowsills, and I think it's turned out really nice. It's actually like a pegboard, so you can put pegs in there and hang things off of it. But yeah, so basically if we come around here and I open the screen, you can see that our washer and dryer are there. It's usually nicer when the bamboo blind is fully down on this side, but I am just using the dryer at the moment, so that's why it's up and open and what have you. So we have some of our lovely plants. Got this big gorgeous big fern, my beautiful Chester cheese. This speaker is Jim's going to basically make like a triangled framed shelf for it to sit on up there. He's also got some leftover wood that he used to make the windowsills with, and it's just like a nice little square, which this speaker over here is going to sit on up there in the corner somewhere up here. But yeah, basically that's what we've got so far. Obviously the lovely bamboo blinds which we got from B&Q. Oh yeah, this was from Wilkinson's online, in case you're after one. It does come in a much lighter colour. It's more like this bamboo, this really light bamboo shade, but we've tried to sort of match the windowsills and the other pieces of furniture and what have you with the darker sort of brown in the blinds, just to tie it in all nicely. I've got my lovely driftwood like glass thing here. I got this for Christmas from a family member, and I think they got me that the Christmas before last, or maybe one for Christmas, and I have one over there which I got for my birthday. I really like them. So as you can see, with our trailing plants, we encourage them to sort of grow up onto these jute nettings. So one of the ideas behind having the netting up there was to disguise the worn out and not very attractive looking corrugated plastic ceiling, basically. So we do have a few climbing plants that are making their way through, but eventually we're hoping that they just sort of like weave nicely throughout the majority of it. So light still comes through, but it's nicely disguised. Got this guy down here looking very happy in his lovely sage green pot. I actually got this a while ago, well before I'd decided the actual colour of the walls, so it ties in quite nicely. And then if I step back a little bit, we have got the sort of DJ, I'd say sideboard, which Jim made for our Technics record player, and then the mixer, and then the digital mixer, and then obviously his laptop. And then we've got our record collection so far here. And then I got these storage boxes from IKEA just to house and hide things like, you know, the laundry stuff. And then I think we've got like Floss's food down in one. This one's empty at the moment. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there. This is just like DJ bits and bobs. And then that's the base, just in that one there. But I love that. I love how it looks now that it's been stained. And then we got these rattan style or rope style lights, which we're not going to speak about the difficulties we had putting them in, but these are from IKEA, and I think they were only £25 each. They're really lovely, and on a night time they just cast a really lovely glow through the light little string elements of it. So over here, basically these are exactly the same sofas that we had in here before, but I grabbed these sort of sage green coloured throws. I think I ended up getting 2 of them from the range and then 2 of them from Wilko's, because they sold out of the amount of stock that I needed from the range. So I quickly did like a little sort of search of the product number and found that Wilkinson sold them as well and got 2. But it was very tricky to find throws big enough. I think these are 200 by 250 centimeters, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the size. And then yeah, over here we've got some more of our lovely hanging plants, a few of our other lovely little plants along the side, and then I decided to pop my other cheese plant along this back, and I've got a nice spider plant over there. Got a nice string of hearts, which I do actually need to try and encourage a few more of the sort of hanging down bits to go up into the netting. But yeah, that's about it really. Same coffee table as we had before. I've just, well, I say Jim stained it to match in with the windowsills. But yeah, very, very happy with how it's turned out. It's so different to how it was before, and it's just a real delight to be sat in now. On an evening it looks so different as well because it's dark. You can't really see any of the ceiling at all, any of the sort of like corrugated plastic, and the lights just cast a really lovely warm glow. We decided to pop a salt lamp down there, which is really lovely. So yeah, I will see if I can remember to pop a photo in of what it looks like on a night time. It kind of gives me like a really nice cozy little bar feeling, which is lovely. So yeah, we're both super chuffed with how it's turned out, and it's just a much more nicer room to be in now. And I'm not gonna lie, it's really inspired me to want to finish off other areas of the house that are not great at the moment. So yeah, love it. It's gone 6 and I'm pretty much finished with tidying up downstairs. Done another couple of loads of laundry, and just had a general zhuzh round. So feeling a bit better about the state of the house now. Could be much cleaner, but can only do what I can do. I am so happy that tonight's tea is super quick and easy. So I'm just gonna whip this up for me and the boys, and then I don't know whether to have a bath or go and edit and then have a bath, or have a bath then go and edit. I might edit and then while it's uploading and stuff, have a nice bath.
She's gonna kill me.
Oh no.
She's lurking. She's lurking, guys. Oh, have you filmed this?
I have, but I haven't shown it since it's like got darker. Did it when it was in like the daytime.
This is sick. You don't want to see all that. And we've still got the same whiny dog, so that's fun.
She learned off her brother.
How do you zoom in?
How do you zoom in?
Yeah, how do you zoom in?
It's this little. So this little button. No. This little button on the top. Look. You go right to zoom and left to zoom out.
Strap a little dog, you.
Huh?
Strap a little dog.
That's you. That's really weird. You threw your voice then and thought it was coming from
No.
the living room. am just about to start editing this video, but I thought I would share something that was a little bit interesting. Earlier on, I went to put something in like a storage box that we have in the living room on a really high shelf. I haven't looked in there in ages. It's just got like sort of bits and bobs in there basically. And I saw this, which basically says on the front, a lot can happen in a year. And weirdly, it's in this really gorgeous like mint green colour, and bizarrely it like is the same colour as my Mac basically. I have filled in, it's essentially like a weight loss health tracker thing, and I think I've just taken out the month that I filled in and stopped doing it. I tend to do this with a lot of different things, but I basically bought it in 2023 I think. Oh no, 22. Have I put the... I can't find the date. I'm pretty sure it's 2022. July 2022. Anyway, I came across it and I was like, oh, that's really interesting, because obviously I've been wanting to make my sort of weight loss goals and efforts and what have you a little bit more structured, and I was like, that's perfect, literally so perfect. Obviously I was filling it in and then popped it in this box for whatever reason, completely forgotten about it, and then pulled it out today at a really perfect time. So essentially, I'll just give you a quick flick through. It's from Fox and Moon. I know that they do lots of different planners like this, but there's like a little chart where you can put your pounds lost in there. I've lost a fair amount more than this now, so I can update that. And then it's got these little monthly tabs down the side. They're blank so that you can start it on whichever month you want to basically. And then you've got monthly goals, so in 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, so I can fill that in. And then it's got a little monthly weight loss graph, and then a weekly weigh-in section, measurements, moving, a year of moving more, and then we're into sort of like the monthly sections. So it's got like a little overview of the things that I want to achieve this month. So I've started it on October with an aim to start filling it in October, and then there's a habit tracker here, weekly goals, which is really nice, and then a weekly meal planning section, and then obviously the little daily sort of breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and then the steps and exercise. So obviously there's one of them for each day, and then a new weekly thing. So that's basically what it's like throughout the month sections. And then there's a little tab, shopping lists. Oh, that's cool. What's this all about then? I need to put my glasses on in order to see this, but oh, it's a year. This is like a year at a glance, so you can basically fill in these sections. I think each square would represent a month maybe. I'm gonna have to read that a bit more detail. A little shopping list section, and then it's got these really cute little quotes throughout it. So yeah, I think that was I don't think it was a coincidence that I happened upon that today. So yeah, I'm gonna fill this out, and I'm gonna leave it on my desk and use it as my little sort of accountability tool, if you will. I obviously need to really write down and get to grips with exactly what I'm going to do in order to lose the rest of the weight that I want to lose, and how I'm going to do it and what have you. This lighting is insane. It's pitch black outside. It's currently 7:30. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do now is just edit this video a little bit. I'm pretty certain I'm not going to get it finished and uploaded tonight, so I'll likely go up tomorrow at some point. But yeah, probably edit for the next hour and see where I get to. It's 9:45. I'm really not sure why that took so long to edit, but it did. And I am super tired now and about to go to bed, but I just wanted to end the video by saying I really hope that you have enjoyed watching this week's weekly vlog. Being a little bit higgledy-piggledy, as I feel like my vlogs always are, so I apologise about that. All I can do is try again this week, I suppose. And I will be talking a little bit more about sort of weight loss elements and stuff in this next coming video. Thank you so much to those of you who commented and just gave me a little feedback on last week's video when I asked for, you know, just some opinions about whether to bring back some of my like old styles of filming in relation to like what I eat in a day and what have you. A lot of you said that, well, the general sort of consensus was the sort of way I film now with an element of like how I used to film thrown in there, with including more of my sort of weight loss content. So I am going to try and do that this week. Like I say, I didn't get a chance to sit down today and really sort of pinpoint my weight loss sort of goals and what I'm doing and structure it better. So I might actually, after I finish this clip, I might actually go and sort of just look at that a little bit. If not, plan some time for tomorrow to actually get it done. But yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed watching this week's weekly vlog. If you did, please give me a thumbs up because it really makes me smile. And if you have not done so already, I would super appreciate if you could hit subscribe. And if you do enjoy watching my videos, if you hit the notification bell, you will be notified every time a new video goes live. And until next time, stay happy, healthy and well. Bye.